off right now. Right. Hey, everybody. Hey, Alter. Hey, Bit. I'm just getting the last of the stuff going. We're doing a twofer tonight because both both winners of the poll tied. So I'm doing both, and I'm also double and triple, quadruple checking something too at the same time because I lost something. Okay, cool. It's probably never gonna find it. I think I actually lost it. Holy crap! I can't believe I lost it. So I did a video for my other YouTube channel, and as in I can't find it, and I was gonna fix it up then after the podcast tonight, and I can't find it. So yeah, that's a problem actually. So I'm gonna have to do a little quickie thing for it to explain away why there's no part for it. Damn it! It's really. Oh god, where did it here? Nope. Okay, cool. So it is definitely gone. Neat. Double checking this quick before I completely write it off as it's completely gone. And I think it's completely gone. It's completely gone. Cool. So that's not good. Unless my search thing finds it, but yeah, I think I lost it, which is just horrible. Yep. So we're talking about the worst Simpsons. We're going to go with episodes, and we're also doing Jason David Frank memories because both of those tied on the poll. I'm not even joking. So I ran the poll. By the way, weekly poll. It's always up on my Twitter, @OtakerRoads. I ran the poll, and both topics won. It was literally tied 100%, both topics. So that's what we're talking about. Yeah, that's actually my fourth least favorite episode because my friend convinced me to rewatch it, and I kind of did. And she was kind of right. It's not as horrible as I thought it was, especially with a lot of stuff nowadays. I can definitely see it. But yeah, Principal and Popper though was where oh yeah, Lisa Goes Gaga. That episode can piss right off. That episode for sure can just piss right off Lisa Goes Gaga. That one was a god awful piece of shit. But yeah, Principal and the Popper though isn't bad, especially looking at it nowadays. Yes, that is. You can definitely, if you ever wanted to know where the old school Simpsons fans were and the new school Simpsons fans were at the time, Principal and the Popper was definitely the dividing line. And by the way, I fixed my arm. I figured out I had the one that I should have been using mixed with the one that was for tablets. So that one's now a tablet one. This one is I should be using this one, and I have not had an issue so far tonight with this, which is really nice. But yeah, Principal and the Popper, it's not as bad now, but it's still a bad episode. I'm not gonna lie about that. Lisa Goes Gaga is god awful, though. The word for Stitchy and Scratchy, I don't remember that Bart versus Itchy and Scratchy. What was the plot of that one? Hum a few bars, and I'll try to fake it. It might jog my memory a little bit. But my least favorite Simpsons episode, the worst one ever made, has got to be 100% A Star Is Burns. The one when they had the film festival and Mr. Burns wanted to use it as a way to just, win a goddamn award. That's the one where they had the critic guest star. There was a crossover with the critic. It was just god awful. I hated it. That episode is the worst. Okay, I'm gonna have to look some of these up. This episodes. Holy shit. Oh wait, no, hold on. I had that on my tablet. I forgot. I had that on my tablet. And I was talking with my friend the one day. I had that on my tablet so I could pull stuff up. Now I remember. But yeah, no, Stars Burns is my least favorite episode. That one is the god awful abomination of The Simpsons. 100%. I mean, my all-time favorite episode, and I pretty much have one for almost each of the main characters that I really do like. But my all-time favorite episode is Large Marge, episode 295, or season 14, episode 4. That one is my all-time favorite. Like, I could watch that episode 1,000 times over and never get bored of it. Homer in Space is my favorite Homer episode. Now, I know my friend has a favorite episode. It's Homer Goes to College. That one's not bad. That's not bad, though. It plays more in Animal House, and I just wasn't a huge Animal House fan, but it's not bad. But my favorite Homer episode is Homer Goes to Space, where honest to God, this is why I love the episode. My favorite one for Homer being Homer in Space is because the scene where he's floating weightless in the space shuttle eating the potato chips is just so freaking wonderful. It's just so great. I know I have that in here because I saved it. Where is it? I saved it because I wanted to hold on to it. Where are you? Because I was talking with her at the time about it, and I said, I should hold on to this in case I ever need it. I don't think I was stupid enough to get rid of it. I probably was. I think I was. Oh, crap. Man, I'm just really doing good here today. I am really doing good here today. Holy crap. Holy shit, man. I'm doing great. I'm just doing freaking great. I lose a video that I worked on. I got my neighbors bitching and complaining. Although I do have Monday off because my mom was supposed to have jury duty, but her number wasn't called. So I get Monday off for free now. And my birthday is in 6 days. So that's actually cool. So I have less than a week left. I have 6 days left to be in 33. 6 days left to be in 33. On the 18th, I will be 34. At 9:25 p.m., I will be 34. So that's actually pretty cool. Didn't I bookmark it? I thought I bookmarked it. Oh, I probably did get rid of it. Damn it. Oh my God, I did. Ugh. Damn you, hindsight. Damn you, hindsight. Did I mention how much I hate hindsight? Damn you, hindsight. Yeah, if I ever needed to make catchphrases for people, oh my God, I cannot believe that first of all, I can't even believe that I lost that video. So, I am not happy at all right now that I lost that video. Oh my God, no. Oh God. Yeah, it's gone. It is gone. Oh shit. All right, so what ended up happening was I accidentally deleted it last week thinking that I had already fixed it up, and apparently I didn't. And I deleted it like a moron, which is great. Yep, it's gone. It is gone. It is gone with the wind. That's just beautiful. That's freaking great. All right. So, but yeah, for those that don't know, I do a. Where did I put the cap for this? Oh man, I'm really doing great. And I lost the cap for this too. Man, I cannot catch a break today. I can't catch a break today. But yeah, so for those that don't know why I'm struggling around trying to find where I put this cap, which I now can't find. Can I go back to bed? This is like, oh, this is a great day here. I'm telling you. All right, so like I was saying, for those that don't know, I do some gaming on my Jessica channel, and I had recorded a gameplay for the one game, moved it over to what I thought was flash drive, and I know I put it on my laptop last week because I was working on it. I don't see that. Where did I put that cap? Oh. I lost the cap for my thing. I'm having a really good day here. But yeah, so I ended up losing the footage now for it. So that's actually not good because that was going to be tomorrow's episode, and now I don't have it. So now I'm going to have to put a thing up online and tell everybody, hey, so there's not going to be an episode this week, or at least you're not going to get the conclusion because I beat the game in that episode and I don't have it now. I don't have the way to prove it because I don't have the footage anymore because it's gone. And I can't even find my freaking cap for this that I had. Oh my god. Today's just not my day. Oh, today's not my day. I went got the collar for Twix. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained today. I'm trying to find this cap. I know I have it here I swear to God, it's here somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. It's like that video file. It's got to be somewhere. There's no way I was stupid enough to delete it, but I probably did. Oh my freaking luck! But yes. All right. Let me look up some of these episodes. Get on with this, and maybe I'll suddenly see it as I'm like diddly daddling and diddly doodling and whatever the hell Flanders would usually fucking say. Hidely ho neighborino. There's an idea. We just get like a spin-off series. Hidely ho neighborino. Oh my god. All right. So the episode you were asking about was Bart versus Itchy and Scratchy. I think that was it might be helpful to actually give why can't they ever just put everything, or you don't have to like click through the stuff? All right, screw it. All right, you just tell them to me, and I'm just going to Google them. So, all right, yeah, today has just been a wonderful freaking day. I lost a file. I'm just having it's just a great day. It's a great day. Great day. I cannot believe I lost that cap. Oh, how did I lose it? I took it off. I think to be fair, I lost a little screwdriver too this morning, so I'm already starting off on a good note because I lost a little screwdriver this morning. Oh, I cannot believe I lost a cap. Oh. Found it. All right, at least I found the cap. Okay, at least I found the cap. Thank God for that. All right, I found the cap. Crisis averted. I found the cap. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. I found the cap. The cap has been found. It is all right. The cap has been found. We have the cap. It has been found. Okay. You never know. Yeah, you never know what happens. Okay, so Bart versus Itchy and Scratchy, I actually have not seen that one because it's a season 30 episode. I have not seen season 30. So the premise of it was Krusty releases an all-female reboot of Itchy and Scratchy, so Bart and his crew of all-male friends decide to boycott the show after Bart's friends turn on him for laughing at the reboot. Bart joins a woke group of 6th grade girls who commit crimes against patriarchy. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's Disney and Fox mostly Disney, so I'm not going to argue that. What was the other one? Battlestar Galactica. All right, knowing my luck, that's probably Here's the news flash. If it's from like season 30, I probably haven't seen it. So it's nice to know that what your least favorites are. Miracle on Evergreen Terrace. Miracle on. Oh, okay, Miracle on Evergreen Terrace. That one I do remember. It's one when Bart burns the fucking Christmas tree. Oh, I remember that one. That's the one where he goes. That's the one where I first learned a new slang word for $50 bill. You call it a fin. It's 50. Oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that because I love how Homer did the whole how he got everybody's presents, where he goes, "Ooh, Bart like this. That works great." It's like register night is now closed. Opens up the drawer, opens up the register, puts all of his money into it, closes it, runs off. That I liked. I thought that was funny. As somebody that's worked in retail, especially during the holidays, trust me, that is not uncommon. You would want to see people do that, but yeah. Yeah, no, I remember that episode. Miracle on Evergreen Terrace. That one I remember. Oh god, that one I do remember. Because that had Alex Trebek. And at the end of it, everybody just went in, took all their shit after they found the Christmas tree out on the front lawn. You had Kent Brockman going, little Bart's fire engine, little Lisa's thing, little Homer's this. What the hell is going on here? I remember that episode now. All right. Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica. There it is. Okay, so yeah, that's another one that I probably would not have seen. Oh no, it's season 11. Okay, no, that one I would have seen. Right. Sorry, it shot me to a different thing for some weird ass reason. I don't know why, but it shot me to a weird thing. Oh, the jockey episode. Yeah, okay, that one I remember. I remember the song gets stuck in my head every now and then. Lisa's pony. Well, it's basically the Simpsons get a horse part 2. If you think about it, yeah, I remember that one now. No, that one was bad. It was God, that was season 11. Holy shit. My God, that was season 11. Holy hell. I did not realize that was season 11. What other weird ass ones do we have here? Oh yeah, all right. No, this is one that actually pisses me off. Brother's Little Helper. It's the one when Bart gets diagnosed with ADD, and they give him the Ritalin knockoff drug called Focusin. Somebody that had grandparents that swore to God I needed to be on fucking Ritalin. Believe me, that episode pisses me off. Oh, there's the one when Homer made that Tamaco. That one wasn't that great. There were a lot of weird asses, but the one that I hate the most is The Star Is Burns. Second least favorite of mine, and technically, I will agree with my friend on this one. No matter what ever comes of life, this is something that I will definitely agree on her with 100%. Is the episode Homer Badman is a fucking horrific episode, should never have been seen. And for those of you that don't know that one, that's the one with the candy convention when Homer accidentally, I shouldn't even really say accidentally, but he oh, what the hell? Oh. Well, great. That's what I won in the first freaking place. All right. Now I'm okay. Now I'm in business. Now I finally have the list of them. I can actually just pull it up. Then, thank God. All right. Yeah. All right. Now I finally have an answer to a lot of stuff. All right. But no, that was the episode. Homer Badman was the one where Homer was accused of sexual harassment by touching the babysitter's ass. They caught him on camera. Or she claimed that he was grabbing her ass and he was grabbing the candy Venus de Milo that he had swiped from the candy convention. I will admit, I do like the joke with the Pop Rocks and the Buzz Cola, where you stick the pop really just for shits and giggles. But I will not deny that the whole Homer being a sexual predator, that was bullshit. But yeah, damn it. All right, so I did lose that footage. Damn it. I thought maybe I'd put it up and just didn't realize it. But nope, I didn't even put it up. So nope, I did lose that footage. Oh, I am now pissed. Well, I'm now officially pissed off at myself. I lost that footage. So that's just that's wonderful. I lost that footage. Oh, that makes me feel real good inside. Real good inside now. It's that footage is gone. That is just great. Cause yeah, I see the part here. Cause it won't exist anymore because I deleted it. I guess it still does exist. Maybe, probably not. Shouldn't exist though anymore. Because the file doesn't exist anymore. Oh wait, no, the file shouldn't exist anymore because it was a WMV file, and I had deleted it, and now apparently I lost the rest of it too, which really does piss me off because now it's gone. So that is just freaking wonderful. That's just great. Oh, that's beautiful. I lost the footage. Oh, that's just great. That is wonderful. I am a total freaking idiot for losing that footage. How the hell did I lose that footage? So I don't have a backup copy. I didn't make a backup copy because I didn't think I was gonna be stupid enough to do that. Oh, because I have all the ones that I did recently. So, oh, great. Well, that's going to be fun to explain. Oh, well, I'll also do a video for that and explain that. That's not a problem. Not the first time I've ever had to explain something like that. Won't be the freaking last. Yeah, it won't be the freaking last. Because I know it's not on my SD card. Nope. Yep. So it's gone. That's just freaking beautiful. I lost that footage. All right. That's just great. All right. But yeah, the Homer Badman episode is my second least favorite, but the very first one on my list is always going to be A Star Is Burns. I fucking hate that episode with a passion. It's a freaking shit show of an episode. It's the shoehorn that they needed for the Critic crossover. The Critic was not that welcome on The Simpsons. I'm sorry. I will agree. Again, I liked season 2 of the Critic, and the only reason why I like season 2 of the Critic was because of Park Overall. And anybody out there that wants to fight me to the death on that, I'm more than willing to take you on because Park Overall was, without a doubt, she was without a doubt the only thing that saved season 2 of the Critic because the writing was the same. She was literally the only saving grace of that season. Was Park Overall. That was it. But yeah, no, that series was that episode is just the worst. Where is that? Don't actually have these episodes up that I can pull them up on my tab and I can look here quick. Where is it? I don't like my favorite Homer episode's in season 5, and that's where is it? Season 4 here. Right, yeah. Well, my friend's favorite season 5, Homer Goes to College. Where was I know. I thought mine was in season 5. Was mine? Oh wait, no, mine should have been. Yeah, yeah. Deep Space Homer. That's my favorite Homer episode. Is Deep Space Homer with the ants and then Brockman's bowing down to his new overlords because he's an idiot. Like instantaneously, he's immediately bowing down to his overlords. But yeah, no. Principal and the Pauper though that was season 9, 7, 8. It's like season 9. What episode was that? Yeah, season 9, episode 2, The Principal and the Pauper. It's the one where basically that is what split the fandom wholeheartedly. And honestly, I'm not gonna argue with that. Yeah, but Lisa Goes Gaga though, that was bad. That was a horrible episode. There's like so many Simpsons episodes though. There was a lot of weird ones. Yeah, and the sad thing is, there's a lot of good Treehouse of Horror episodes. Those were really good ones too, where you had oh yeah, the Treehouse of Horror my mom likes is the one with the Homer Goes 3D. That was season 6, I think. That's one that she liked. But yeah, no, there are a lot of bad Simpsons episodes, unfortunately, and the sad thing is that for a show that's been on like this, and I love how people always complain that seasonal rot affects these shows. It really doesn't in a way. You're gonna have the point where you're gonna have different writers because the show's been on now for how many years? 30. It's what season are we in now for the Simpsons? What is their current season? It's like okay, that took me up to season 20. Okay, so the list that I had took me up to season 20. What are we in now? Like it's 30 seasons, I think. All right, we're getting ready to start season 35. So we're literally 5 seasons away from freaking 40 seasons. So this thing has been on the air for over 3 decades. You're gonna have the point where you're gonna be looking at this going, well, yeah, yeah, you're gonna have this. And that is the main thing. You're gonna have these points where you're gonna have the peaks and the valleys. You're gonna have the low point of the show. And that is definitely where you're going to see it. There are going to be like an entire season where, okay, this season was a miss. There might be a couple of good episodes. I mean, what was it, like the 600th episode of The Simpsons, or was it the 500th or 300th episode? I think. The one where he took on Tony frickin' Hawk. Which fucking season was that? What season did Tony Hawk guest star in? What season did he guest star in The Simpsons? The washed up skater. What season was he in? Oh yeah, season 14, episode 11. That's right. It was a season 14 episode. Wasn't it like their yeah, all right. So fun fact, this was the 300th episode, or supposedly the 300th episode, but it was actually 2 episodes prior to that. So would have been season 14, episode 9, which was 5 after my favorite. So what the hell? Oh, okay. The one episode of Marge that I actually don't like, Strong Arm of the Maw, was the actual 300th episode. That's the one where they go to Rainier Wolf Castle's bankruptcy sale at his castle, and yeah, it's just freaking Homer Tetrises everything into the freaking car except for him. Wolf Castle carries him home in a baby carrier. Marge has to stop off the Quickie Mart to change Maggie because she, as Bart put it, fudged her Huggies, and she gets mugged. I like the first half of it. That's about all I'm going to say. I like the first half of it. The second half of it, after Marge reunites with Ruth Powers and starts going on steroids, no, I don't like that. Because you took a really good premise of an episode where you have a character that is overcoming adversity, a character that overcame a traumatic event, is bettering herself, and then you just take that and decide to shoehorn in the, oh, well, drugs are bad, okay, drugs are bad, okay. Yeah, we didn't need that for a freaking episode of the fucking Simpsons. That was the idiotic part of it. But yeah, no, I definitely 100%. That is my least favorite Marge. If I had to pick like my top 3 to 5 Marge Simpsons episodes, I will go Large Marge is number 1. The one when she was the pretzel lady, the pretzel wagon lady, that's number 2. Even just going like my top 3, going from like number 1's the best, 3's the worst. I would go with the third worst being, again, Strong Arm of the Mall would be the one that I hate the most for Marge centric episodes. But overall, Simpsons, I hate with a passion A Star Is Burns, and no one out there will ever change my mind on this. So yeah, so for me, the very first worst episode would be Star Is Burns. The second one being Homer Badman. And third, for me, I used to say Principal and the Pauper, but then I rewatched it and it's not as bad. I will give it a pass. I understand where they're going from with it, but they'll get a pass as far as I'm concerned. But the third for me has got to be the freaking Krusty Canyonero episode where he basically gets to Canyonero. I guess he lost his job. He does stand-up comedy where he's basically just bitching and complaining about stuff, which is what I kind of did with my rant videos. And then he gets this entire just flat out, he just gets sponsored and he just like starts kissing ass. It's like, that's it. He was done. But he got the Canyonero, and I had the Canyonero song stuck in my head for weeks after that. It's not a good episode. It is a weak as crap. Hell, even the Burlesque House one was really crappy. Marge versus the Monorail. No, the Burlesque House one I don't like. I don't know why. I just don't. It's not one of my favorites. But oh yeah, there's a lot of bad Simpsons episodes. The worst one though for me, the worst one in my opinion, this is where the fans are definitely gonna be split because Walter was saying, Principal and the Pauper, that is one that a lot of fans will immediately go to. Worst Simpsons episode, Principal and the Pauper. Anything that came, the newer stuff is like a close second. Yeah, okay, probably. Miracle on Evergreen Terrace, I'll give that one a pass, 8-bit, mostly because and I want to say this, I get the story they were going for. It was a, look, I ruined Christmas, but I don't want to tell them I ruined Christmas, so I had to come up with a lie, but then my lie got exposed. It was a unique idea. I didn't see a lot of the stuff or any of the newer seasons, so I can't go that far in. But yeah, no, it's just freaking, there's just a whole shit ton of stuff that's just bad with some of the episodes. But yeah. No, without a doubt, though, Star Is Burns, it's got to be the worst. The film festival. The only reason people would even say that was good was because it showed the more humble, compassionate side of Barney freaking Gumble. Barney freaking Gumble, the guy that basically goes, "Don't cry for me, I'm already." I got nothing to say about that. It's Barney Gumble, for God's sake. I got nothing. Nothing at all. But yeah, that cameo from Jay Sherman, from The Critic. Homer having to actually try to watch a movie when all he wanted to vote groin, football on the groin, football on the groin. You have Burns spending tons of money trying to get his movie capitalized and so great. It's not that great. It sucked. It was bad. He took like every horrible thing you could ever imagine. It was like Ben-Hur. It's like almost all religious movies too. I think, come to think of it, it's like almost all religious movies. I love the only, like, I will say the only good joke was when Flanders wanted to get involved in this. Which for Flanders would be weird. Him wanting to get involved in anything that would be weird. But basically, him trying to reenact the whole Moses going down the river thing. God, get off your duff and save my Todd. It's like you can control God, Flanders? That's a new one. Ned Flanders can control God. Well, apparently Ned Flanders makes burgers. I saw a burger bankroll Homer Simpson's escapades. Basically make a shit ton of money. It sucks flat out, and I will never deny that. And nobody will ever get me to change my mind on it. You could tell me that A Star is Burns could have been written by insert name here, and I know it wasn't because I know who wrote the episode. I have studied that episode so many times to know every single piece, so nobody can come at me with some bullshit. It is the worst episode of The Simpsons ever created. Is A Star is Burns, hands down. But like I said, we got two things we can do though this week. But yeah, Simpsons wise, I mean, there are a lot of other ones. Like I said, there are other bad Simpsons episodes. There are some other really god awful Simpsons episodes. No one will argue this. But you had, what was it, like Principal and the Pauper? That's one that, like I said, a lot of fans will immediately go to that one. Homer Badman was a bad one, but there are other ones. So many others, and that's the thing. There's that entire episode where it's split into 3 parts, where it's the same story, but you get it from 3 different angles. You get Homer's story, Bart's story, and Lisa's story. The only central feature in this is Marge, but they all wind up in the same thing. I don't like that one. It is that one's like my 3rd least favorite anymore. That is just, I never liked it when it first premiered. I hated it. But yeah, I don't know. Anybody out there got any other Simpsons episodes that they hate? You can get like more of these, like the worst one ever. I mean, it's not like they've only been making stuff for like a year or something. It's one of the worst. It's been around for a while, so they've had plenty of time to screw this up. They've had plenty of time to screw this up. I just thought of where I might have put my things. If you hear any weird noises, that's me checking a couple drives. Oh, what? Just go in and act. Damn it. Oh no, that's the drive after that. Damn it. I forgot I made a SD card for my that has Windows 10 on it, so I could fix a computer. But anybody got any other Simpsons episodes that they can think of that they think are the worst? Because the last comment I got was Saddle Sore Galactica. That's the jockey one. Oh god, that's the jockey one. Because remember, all's not well in Jockey Town. All right. Let's see. Nope, not on this one. See, I'm double checking any other places that I might have put it, just on the off chance. Just on the off chance that I might still have it. If not, I am gonna be pissed. Because that means I deleted it before I ever did anything, and I swear I did. I swore that I fixed that up. I swore I fixed that up. I swore I had fixed that up. So that's why I'm double and triple checking. Unless I left it on the laptop, in which case I could easily pull it off later, but Oh, I'm really pissed off here. So I know it's not on that last one because I know what the last one is. Damn it. All right. So yeah, I did lose it. Great. That's just beautiful. I freaking lost a file. I cannot believe it. I just can't believe that I did that I deleted it. I probably did, and thinking that I had already done it, and I didn't do it because I don't have it anywhere. I don't have it in any. I don't have it in any place where I could have. Wait a minute. Unless I. There still might be one saving grace. Hold on. And I don't see it there. Great. I thought maybe I accidentally forgot to put it to where to save it at. And I thought that just maybe I might have just maybe I might have put it there, but nope, I don't think I did. Damn it. That is really pissing me off here. You honestly have no idea how annoyed I am at myself right now for losing that video. I am really pissed off. Because I feel like I just didn't even try. And it's just gone. And it bugs me that it's gone. I should not have lost that video. But apparently I did. And I can't believe that it's gone. It is freaking gone. I cannot believe this. Nope. Nope, because none of those were accessed lately. Just gonna check one more time while I'm doing all this. Yeah, because I want to narrow down that I definitely lost it. Because I know that I'll at least pull up a couple results the one way, but I just want to make sure 100%. But all right, so I guess nobody's got any other Simpsons episodes, or I've lost the audience here. But let's, yeah. But like I said, I haven't seen any of the newer ones, so I can't really go off of. I think the last season I watched. Let me see here. What was the last season I watched of The Simpsons? God, it has been so long since I actually watched television. I don't even know which season I might have watched. Let's see here. It would have been after the Simpsons movie that I stopped watching. So no, as I remember Lisa doing the crossword puzzles, so that was there. Hey, Crown. I guess I lost everybody else earlier. I don't know what happened. Probably bored them to death, but welcome. We got 2 topics tonight. David Frank memories, because those were the 2 things that won on my poll. Okay, I think I stopped watching like season 21 or 22. I think is where I stopped. So yeah, I haven't watched the last at least decade worth of Simpsons. But yeah, it's not as horrible as you think. Happily, but yeah, but give it a good time. Also, running issue that I've had tonight is I lost a file I was working on. So yeah, Jason David Frank, the former Power Ranger. He was a Green Ranger, then the White Ranger, then the Red Zeo Ranger, first Red Turbo Ranger, and the Black Diamond Thunder Ranger. He's the one that was going on to the fans that he was like really pitching it, and then he admitted it was a letdown. He actually apologized to the fans profusely for it because he said that it was very stuff like that. That because remember he died, he committed suicide last November, and we lost him, and we lost him. And Legend of the Year, first quarter of 2024 is when it's going to come out. Most for me, it's been at least a decade. That's what I was just figuring out. It's been at least a decade for me because I. Oh, God, all right. So I remember. Okay, there we go. That feels better. I remember watching The Simpsons. I remember watching Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and all of them. I remember that. But trying to remember the exact point when I stopped watching was kind of difficult. I suppose I gotta get something off my tablet. But yeah, so it's been a while for me. I think like season 21 or 22 is where I stopped watching, which sounds about right because I stopped watching TV because I got rid of cable. My grandmother was still alive when I stopped getting cable, and then months later, and yeah, I just glitched her a little bit. So that yeah, and our computer monitor glitched. Say I get a. But I gave you permission. There we go. Computer monitor gave out, so I had to give up my TV so I could become a computer monitor, and then the rest was pretty much around to rewatching. Lie, I do miss. Honestly, I do. I miss watching The Simpsons. I miss watching TV sometimes. But thanks to YouTubers that do reviews and I don't know wonderful people who will remain nameless. I am able to at least. I am able to at least rewatch or at least get some of the stuff, which is nice. I won't lie about that. It is nice. But yeah, it is a pain in the butt. Beyond words. It's a pain in the butt to not have to watch this, to not be able to watch TV anymore. They wouldn't survive. They would be destroyed by the mega levels, I think, instantaneously. And yeah, I'm like really choppy here for a second because I'm moving. I think all my processing power is going right to this. So bear with me a little bit here. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get two files off my tab. I'm trying to get two files off my tablet quick because I have to fix them up. Then I have to do another little quick thing then tonight that I was thinking about Digimon the other day because I was watching. They're coming out with the first movie. It's getting a re-release. It's getting split into the 3 original movies that the Digimon the movie that we know of was, and then Digimon the movie itself with all 3 of the hack jobs. That's just it. We don't because it was more popular in Japan. That's why the card game survived over there a lot more than it did here. Because here in the States, the card game fizzled out. I want to say after Tamers. Tamers was about the height that it got to. Then after Tamers, it just completely bottlenecked and crashed. Them tying it in with the series made you want to get the detector, which actually was what got me to want to get the detector. The problem was that the cards didn't do anything for it. It did absolutely nothing. I remember taking a bunch of scrap cards, thinking, okay, so it's going to give me like War Greymon's power, or it's going to give me Metal Garumon's power. Nope, it does nothing. It's completely RNG. And I was just so pissed off about that. I was like, God damn it, it's just fucking RNG. That's all it was. It was just RNG. And I was thinking about it the other day because somebody was talking about the Digimon franchise. I don't remember how they were. Oh, they were talking about Digimon World. I remember I was watching a video about Digimon World, and it just got me thinking about. I was like, oh, I remember my favorite part of the movie is our war games, which is the middle section. And I had to use a line from Married with Children when I was thinking about this. My favorite part of the Digimon movie. Yeah, they did. That's the sad part. They did better in the West than the card game. And the card game was kind of what they were hoping to bank on. Because remember, this was going up against Pokemon. Pokemon was a fucking juggernaut at this point. The problem was that Pokemon was on Fox. Pokemon was out there with merchandise, trading cards. They had more shit out there than the West did, than Digimon did. By the time Digimon started catching up, Pokemon had already pretty much planted its foot into the ground of like, this is our territory now, fucker. And that was it. There was no turning back for it. But yeah, as far as what was I saying? Oh, with the because I was watching that, but I'd use a line though from Married with Children that my favorite part of the Digimon movie, which is for those that I don't know, do you know this, Crown, that the Digimon movie that we got here in the States was actually 3 different movies sandwiched together. It was 3 different ones that they sandwiched together. Our war games, my favorite part was the meat in what I'd like to call the imbecile sandwich. I'm actually planning to do a really nice review. And by nice, I mean I'm going to be bitching. By nice, I mean I'm going to be bitching and complaining about it. So believe me, it's going to be nice from my standpoint. But yeah, I'm going to be bitching about it. That's a video I'm planning to do. I might record that either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know which. But yeah, I remember it was the meat in an imbecile sandwich. Yeah, so well, yeah, Digimon does do some horror. They are pretty, but Digimon the movie that we got here in the West. So we got one. I want to check. Because it's getting re-released in all three of the movies that they butchered to make this thing. So yeah, Digimon the movie it came out in 2000. It was I'm not even going to argue. I'm not even going to joke about this. This is what pisses me off. The movie starts off with a goddamn Angela Anaconda short that is built into the runtime. It's not something that's not part of the movie. It was built into the runtime. I actually will go off of that. There's a rumor that's floating online. People still swear it was fake. I am willing to believe it was real. That Angela Anaconda short caused a divorce. I am willing to bet good money that caused a divorce. I am willing to believe that story. 100 per fucking cent. I'm willing to believe that story. But yeah, Digimon the movie was basically it's 3 short films. It took footage from 3 short films. Digimon Adventure from 1999, which basically explained the origin of Digimon and how the kids got to be the Digidestined. How Tai, Sora, Izzy, Matt, TK, how all of them became the Digidestined, basically. Digimon Adventure R War game, which is my favorite of it, is when they have to take on the Aboromon inside the internet. I love that part. That's my favorite of this. And then the final part, Digimon Adventure 02, Digimon Hurricane Landing / Transcendent Evolution, the Golden Digimentals. What pisses me off with that one, now this came out in 2000. I swear to God, I swear to anything at this point, that when that came out, Digimon Adventure 02 was not that far into its run. And it pisses me off. I'm trying to find where's 02 on here? I mean, I like how you literally when you Wikipedia it, you go to the Wikipedia page, it literally has the thing about the Angela Anaconda short, which is just horrible. I don't think they're ever going to get to do that. There's never going to be a live action. That's one that I don't think would ever work. See, CGI though would probably, but honestly, I feel like they would do more CGI and just still do anime. Because look at how Appymon went, which is what the one season of Digimon was over in Japan. That was a lot of CGI, and that thing was freaking beautiful. I don't think they'd ever do. Honestly, I don't think they would ever do a live action. I think Toei would throw their hands in the air and say "fuck that" before they tried it. Yeah. Okay. So I was right. I wasn't wrong. So the series itself, Digimon Adventure 02, started April 2nd of 2000, and it went to March 25th of 2001. And I'm looking at this. The movie that came out for it that they butchered and then turned into the annoyance that we got for the third act came out July 8th of that year. So let's go to anime here. July 8th. Okay, let's see. Original air date, English air date. Okay, so all right, so it literally came out August 19th. That's when we got it in the States. It's August 19th of 2000. So one day after my birthday. So August 19th of 2000. That's when it premiered in the States. So way after this movie premiered, way after the third act of Digimon the movie that they took premiered originally. Let's say June or July. July. Okay, July 8th. So June. Okay, so basically it came out for them after the 14th episode, The Samurai of Sincerity, when they ended up meeting up with Mimi and Michael, the American Digidestin that she ended up befriending when she moved to America. And Hawkmon got the second armor Digivolution into Shurimon. Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, please, no. It does not need a live action. Look, just because the One Piece series on Netflix might do well does not mean that Digimon needs a live action. It wouldn't work. I mean, okay, it would basically be akin to basically having oh god, it'd be akin to having a Death Note all over again. Anybody remember that? Anybody remember how Death Note went? I sure as hell do. I remember how Death Note went. Live action Death Note series. It would basically be akin to that. You'd have to CGI the Digimon while having live action humans. So there's no point in having a live action version of it. It wouldn't work, at least in the grand scheme of things. Just be cheaper just to CGI the Digimon and draw the people. Unless you're gonna, oh no, unless they're gonna pull like a space scam and digitize them into the digital world and make them like anime like, and it's live action anime hybrid. Oh god, I'm giving them ideas. Oh well. Then again, you also have to realize that Digimon would have to be popular here in the States for it to get a live action adaptation. It's not. It's really only popular over in Japan anymore. Maybe a couple other countries, but not here in the West. And I don't see Japan wanting to whore out the money to make a live action adaptation when it'd just be cheaper to do the animation in house and just draw it. So I don't think we have to worry about getting a live action Digimon, which is a good thing. We don't need that. We don't need a live action Digimon franchise. We don't need a live action Digimon movie, for God's sake. We don't need that at all. But yeah, that we don't need. Not one little bit do we need that. But yeah. Oh, crap. But I mean, I like Digimon. I thought that was really cool. War Greymon was my favorite. Andromon's my second favorite. Then when we got oh god, what the hell? Oh, then when we got the second season, I loved Flame Dramon, and Magnamon was my all-time favorite. Then we got Pyldramon and then Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode. And I loved Revenge of the Oboromon when he went Palladian mode, which was really cool. Well, no, we got Digimon Fusion. The problem was when we got Digimon Fusion, it went to Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon, in their infinite amount of stupidity that they must have pulled somehow from the well of Michael Eisner, because honestly, if he would have been in charge, I almost could have imagined him making the same fucked up decision. They decided to put Digimon Fusion on at 12:30 on a Saturday, directly following Power Rangers, figuring that the fans that are watching Power Rangers will stick around and watch this Digimon anime on a cable channel that wasn't any of the huge ones. Because keep in mind, at this point, Fox no longer had cartoons. They were strictly all live action. And even on a Saturday morning, it was all educational crap. The last and final homage to Saturday morning cartoons was CW's Vortex. And then that closed down. And that was it. We lost everything. There was no more Saturday morning cartoons, save for Cartoon Network. And I think Disney pulling a couple things, and then Nickelodeon. That was it. There were no more actual cartoons on Saturday mornings. Any of them that we did get were solely educational ones, if they still existed. I don't think they did, because a lot of them just pulled out and it's like, screw it, we're done. Digimon Fusion lasted like 3 or 4 weeks on Nickelodeon. And one of those weeks had to be right in the middle of their goddamn worldwide day of play, where they tell everybody, go outside from noon to 2 or 3, go outside, kick a ball around, hug the grass, hump the ground, do whatever you want. Just don't sit on your ass in front of this idiot box for the next like 2 to 3 hours. I think it was 3 hours. I think you had to be in by 3. And the rest of the day was just Nicktoons that they were showing, doing stupid things. And that did not help it, because that was like the second or third episode, and they immediately, worldwide day of play, that's it. From 12 o'clock to like 3, you can't be here. That was it. Well, that's just it. You can pull up episodes. You can get clips in that, and there are I don't know if it's well, people do like VPN things for it, but there are some services, legitimate ones out there, that actually do have some of the Digimon episodes up. I don't know which ones do, but I know there are a couple of them. I think Crunchyroll might have some, but I know there are a few actual legit anime streaming ones that do hold rights to air some. The problem is, I think the only ones they have access to are the older ones. And now keep in mind, what we had here in the States was a fraction of what they had in Japan. What do we have here in the States? I gotta check this out. I know the last one I remember was Fusion, because I know we had yeah, I gotta check this out. Hold on a second. But yeah, I remember Digimon Fusion, because then it went to Toon Disney for like, or no, it was JetX or whatever, or Disney. No, it was Disney XD or whatever they were limping in the barn with. That's where it went then, and then it just died, because then Disney didn't want the rights anymore. Disney wanted no more anime. They were like, no, we're out of the anime business. It's not profitable. And I'm just saying to myself, bullshit. It's not profitable. You guys just don't know what the hell you're doing with the franchise, and that's why they got rid of Pokemon, for God's sake. They didn't want to renew the Juggernaut. Yeah. Where do I got the? Okay, so out of all of the, okay, so there have been 9 Digimon seasons as of right now. So we have gotten Digimon Adventure, Digimon Adventure 02, Digimon Tamers, Frontier, Data Squad, Fusion, Universe App Monsters, the Digimon Adventure remake for 2020, and Digimon Ghost Game. Now, out of all of these, what we got in the States were the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. That was it. And we didn't even get all of the sixth. We didn't get all of Digimon Fusion because of Nickelodeon's cock up with the franchise, Disney's middle finger to the franchise, and Cartoon Network should have grabbed it, but they were already had their head firmly up their hamster hole at the time. I would have loved us to have gotten App Monsters. That one was really good. As I saw clips for it. That's the one where they had chips, and the chip went in, but they couldn't stay in their Digivolve form for long. But I know that it's streaming. I know it's like TV Tokyo. Oh yeah, Crunchyroll. Okay, I was looking at because I'm thinking for some of these they have to have on there. Yeah, Crunchyroll in North America has it. At least that's who distributed it. I know at Digimon Adventure, the remake, which by the way was freaking beautiful. Oh my god. Because they gave you the alternate megas in a couple episodes. We actually got to see the megas in action. That was chef's kiss good. That was chef's kiss good. Oh, screw you, pillow. But that one was Crunchyroll. That's who licensed that one. Toei Animation, obviously, but Crunchyroll was their distributor. Because I remember people were watching it, and they were watching it, and then doing reviews of it. So we were seeing it. So we have been getting streaming services for it. The last one was Ghost Game that ended back in March. And Crunchyroll again. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if Crunchyroll still owns the rights to it anymore, or they can distribute it because Crunchyroll decided to pull their little song and dance number, which was just really bad. They decided to pull their little song and dance number and got rid of the free version of their sites. I don't know if it's still going to go on there, but yeah. I don't think we'll ever get it. So if we get an adaptation for it, which I don't think we will, it's just subtitled. They'll figure that's good enough and just go that route. Because the last decent one that we had, I'm sorry to anybody that loves Data Squad. That one was garbage. The last decent one we had was Frontier. I loved Frontier. I thought that was the best. That was the one that was on like we got that one. It was basically that was the one that was on like the weird channels early, like 8:30 in the morning, and it was great. Freaking beautiful. I love that one. That's the one that they if you ever played Battle Spirits 2, that they based that game around, which is really good. But for Ghost Game, no, since Crunchyroll licensed it, which means that it was on Crunchyroll, either there's an English adaptation for it already, which there isn't because it has Japanese voices on here, so there's no English voice. So they figure it's streaming, watch it with subtitles. So it'll just get that's it. It'll never actually get on TV. It'll just be streaming service only, and it'll be Crunchyroll, if provided they still have it. But yeah, but Digimon Fusion was where everything went to pot here in the States for, because we got season 1 and I think season 2 of it, barely. Yeah, okay, so here it is. The series was licensed outside of Asia by Saban Brands for an English language adaptation, which was produced by Studiopolis. The third and final arc did not receive an English localization, though. The series was also adapted into a manga series and multiple video games. I don't remember getting video games. I don't remember it getting a video game. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, arcade machines. Well, all right, that didn't help us. Well, the Digimon world's just mostly data. If you're able to exist and not be affected by the data, you're fine. Then again, befriend a really powerful Digimon, or basically, like I said, my favorite was Frontier, so just become a Digimon and just kick ass. Just become a Digimon and whoop ass and take names. It's what I would do, but yeah, that's what I would do. I would just kick ass and take names. I think the Pokemon world would be more scary because you got Pokemon that could technically eat you. You could be burned to death by your Magnetor accidentally lighting you on fire. Your Pikachu could electrocute you to death. Potholes from your Diglets. Not to mention the fact that there's literally crime organizations that are using Pokemon to their advantage. You're basically battling with gods, devils, and fairy little creatures, and you're expected to walk away unscathed. No, that's not happening. Somebody's going to walk away hurt and pained. But, yeah, no, Digimon, that's what I said. I mean, I like Digimon. I did collect the card game when I was a kid. In fact, I still have some of the cards. We can technically talk to Pokemon too. It's just that they just say their names unless they're naming me out or Mewtwo. They technically just say their names, but you can interact with them. You just have to learn how they say their name. It's basically like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. All he can say is, "I am Groot. I am Groot." It depends on their tone and how they're talking. So, like, if Charizard's roaring, if it's like a sarcastic roar or a "I'm happy for you" roar, "Oh, hey, that's great" roar, or a piss off roar, you'll know. But keep in mind, yeah, you can talk to Digimon, but they can also talk back. They can also talk back. So remember that. Remember that. They can talk back. I like Digimon a lot. Because I thought the card game was really good. I thought the characters in it were really good, but I wish that Nickelodeon wouldn't have screwed the pooch on it. Because I thought X Cross could have ended really well, but I did not know we were one off of App Monsters, because that one would have really took off here. I think with every kid having their head in their fucking cell phone, they could have designed an app to go along with it. Literally, just hold your phone up to your TV and you get a new Digimon each week. It's just like one at random, so you could end up getting the same one multiple times. Hey, Common, welcome to the show. This week we've talked about the worst Simpsons episodes, Digimon, and a little bit about Jason David Frank. All the while, I'm kicking myself because I lost footage of something that I recorded for my other channel, and I'm really pissed. Thoughts on Al? On AI? I have no issue with artificial intelligence whatsoever. In fact, when I was having my issue 4 months ago, I actually talked with ChatGPT. It was a bit helpful. Annoying as hell. I blame it for getting me in this situation in the first place, but helpful in its own special way. But yeah, it was helpful in its own special way. But yeah. But no, I was remembering though this because the reason why I thought about that is I was coming up with ideas just in case like any of the topics won. That way I'd have something to talk about. So anybody out there remember the White Ranger Kata VHS that was released? It was like Jason David Frank was doing karate moves, teaching kids how to like do some of the shit on Power Rangers in a way, but in a safe environment. Literally starting off the thing with, make sure you're on a mat, you're away from objects and furniture. And I remember watching that. I pulled my mattress off my bed at the time, put it on the floor, and I'm pretending that I'm there, doing this. It was really cool, actually. I had a lot of fun. And I know somebody was probably just like, yeah, it took me forever to find that again. As I had the VHS tape of it, and somebody put it up on YouTube, and I found it on YouTube again. And it took me right back because that's how I learned to defend myself. because my grandmother did not want me taking karate. She was very adamant on that. No. She wanted me to take yoga. She goes, you need to take yoga. No. I do not need to learn to stick my head between my ass. Uh, the first lesson, I made this joke, and I know somebody that teaches yoga. Honest to God, one of my classmates actually teaches yoga, and I made this joke when she made that announcement that she got her certification as a yoga teacher. I said, so you are now certified to teach. Believe it or not, my teacher said that on day one. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know, because that's the one that got confusing for me. Because I know Cross Wars was the third part of Fusion, but I don't know how their entire thing panned out. It basically led up from what the other two seasons were, but I don't know how it was building up to that, unfortunately. And it just never made much sense in a way, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I don't honestly know. I know there was like the whole yeah, it does say we never got the third season of Digimon Fusion. Thank you, Nickelodeon, for that, because they put it right after Power Ranger Samurai at 12:30 on a fucking Saturday. And then Worldwide Day of Play was like the second or third week, and that was it. That killed it. That killed it instantly. That was the end of it. I kind of want to lean towards multiverse, because I remember there was an entire episode in Japan, in the Japanese one, that I saw clips of, where the other tamers kind of showed up and they were battling it out to see which one was going to get the power. But yeah, I thought it was Samurai. I thought it was Samurai I was after. Was it Megaforce? I thought it was Samurai I was after. Because I kind of remember watching Samurai, and then Digimon was coming on after. I thought it was Samurai. Hold on. Because I remember watching Samurai. I remember trying to avoid that. Yeah, I know. Well, my best friend from high school I was talking with him the other day. His oldest daughter is going to kindergarten. She's 6. She's going to kindergarten. She's starting kindergarten this year. And he's like, we're old. Like, yeah, no shit. We are old. By this generation's standards, we are old. Tremendously. Yeah, that came out 2013. Okay, so yeah, Megaforce was 2013. I thought that it was Samurai, though, that it came out. I honestly thought it was Samurai, though. Because I kind of, it's like I said, I kind of remember watching Samurai and then watching Power Rangers and then watching Digimon afterwards. But I thought it was Samurai, because like wasn't too long after they had put Samurai on there, or maybe it was Megaforce. Either way, it didn't help either way. Didn't help either way. Let's see here. Have episodes. How's the episodes out? Tell me. Yeah, okay, September. Okay, yeah, so it was Megaforce. Okay, you're right. You're right. It was Megaforce. I thought it was Samurai. Okay, it was Megaforce. Still doesn't help. Yeah, because when you look at when you go on Wikipedia and you look at the first season for it, it goes first episode was September 7th, then the next week, then we didn't get another episode again until October 5th. And then after that, that was it. It shifted networks, so they shoved it over to Nicktoons then. Season 2 at least went to. We get all season 2? Yeah. At least we got all of season 2. At least we got all of season 2. And then season 3, that was it. We didn't get any of that. Then again, to be fair, remember they also did the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! GX when that was with 4Kids and that. Yeah, it was. I remember it was like the first 2 because then Worldwide Day of Play happened. Oh wait, yeah, I actually had it on here. Hold on a second. Oh, apparently it was on Vortex for a little while. Until that thing got killed. What did they have on here? Oh yeah, yeah. That ended with everything because Vortex was one of the last channels. Yeah, Digimon Fusion. That's where I watched the last episodes. It was Vortex that ended up getting it. January 25th, 2014 was when it got its programming block, and that was it. The last air date for everything was September 27th. So that's when it ended. Oh God, I remember that. Yep. Yep, because that was the final one for yeah, that was the final one. Well, remember Nicktoons still had the rights to it, I think, at the time. Nickelodeon still had the rights. And then I think they just sold it because they realized it was worthless on Nicktoons. Crown, to answer your question, I liked Tamers. I liked the concept of it, but I liked Frontiers a lot more. Digimon Frontiers was the one that you had Takuya, and all the other ones. This is the only name I can ever fucking remember. They were the ones that were able to spirit evolve. I liked that, but yeah. Yes, it was. It was the last one. And then when it died, that was the end of Saturday morning cartoons. That was it. And then it got replaced. The only places that still have cartoons on Saturday mornings, aside from, I mean, there are a few. If you go to like Pluto, they have a couple channels that are solely dedicated to cartoons, but that doesn't count. Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, they don't count either. So yeah, that was it. But yeah, they should. I remember. It's like I remember watching the last bits of it. But yeah, it was Vortex. They ended up getting the rights to it because they were the only ones left that were actually doing anime. Because I remember went to like Disney XD for a little bit, and then it was all Vortex. And then when Vortex closed up, that was it. That was the end of it. It's like I was saying, I would have loved if we would have gotten the app one, the App Monsters one. That one looked good. Then we got, because then that one was Crunchyroll had the rights. They were streaming it on Crunchyroll. Digimon Adventure 2020 was Crunchyroll, and Ghost Game was Crunchyroll. 2020 though was really good. I saw the clips of that. I watched a couple of the episodes as they were airing. Somebody was putting them up on YouTube. I loved that one. Like when we had the evil when Agumon Dark Digivolved. That was kick ass. That was amazing. But yeah, Tamers was good though. Crown. I did like Tamers. I liked the card aspect of it because I was into the card game at the time. I searched high and low for the Digivice. I finally got it at a Toys R Us for $35. Never got the damn thing to work in the hooking it up to a computer though, because my computer at the time was shit. So I never had the computer portion for it to work, but I did play I did love that detector. I did love that Digivice. Then we got Frontier. That was like I think it was UPN had that on the mornings. Yeah, I did know that. I don't remember why he turned it down. I remember he was saying about he turned it down, but I don't remember why. But again, he was also almost don't forget his that god awful pilot for VR Troopers called Cybertron. We dodged a bullet with that. You can still believe it or not, that pilot It's still floating around online. I have seen it again, and I'm just like, that was crap. That was crap. I could have seen him though as Len. I could have seen him as Len. I really could have. He could have added that to his repertoire. Well, figure it this way. He also he did voice acting too, because he was he was in the Transformers Titans Return. He was in that one. I think it was Cerebro. Yeah, I think it was Cerebro. Oh, yeah, okay. People would be confused. My fucking ass. The man is known for more than just Power Rangers, for God's sake. I mean, he's got his Legend of the White Dragons coming out first quarter of next year, which I'm actually planning to try to go see that if I can. You had, I mean, he was going to be in that Cybertron until they had literally, it was a massive letter writing campaign. Please, for the love of God, bring him back. Because this is a fun thing. So, originally, his stunt was only going to be 14 episodes. They were literally just going to go the way of, they were literally just going to go the way of how it went with the Sentai. And then all of a sudden it was, hey, he's really popular. And he was. He was like the older brother you wanted to watch on a Saturday. He's like an older brother you watched every day. Like you're listening to your older sibling. He was really good like that. But yeah, it still sucks that he's gone. I'd say either Andromon or oh, wait a minute. I'm definitely gonna say Andromon, Leomon, or oh, wait a minute. 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 It's the one I always hated playing as. It's the one I hated with a passion. Ah. Ah! I hated this one as a passion. I can't. It was the over cocky, zealous, pin in the neck one. I was trying to remember what season it was in. Oh God, I can't think of it. I'm trying to remember the season it was in, and I can't think of what season it was in. Oh my God, I can't think of the season, and that's what's bothering me. But yeah, I could see him as like Andromon or Leomons definitely, because both of them would be very that would be great for him. What's that one? The hell was it? Was it Tamers? I hated playing against it. I hated seeing it. Oh yeah, Tamers. It was a Zulongmon. That's it. That's it. Zulongmon. Because I hated Zulongmon's design. I thought it was all right in season 2, but in season 3, it was just stupid. It changed. His entire personality did a whole fucking 180. And I was just like, no. I wasn't down. I was not down with that. Personally, I always liked Saber Leomon. Fun fact, I actually still have my original Saber Leomon card that you got in the starter deck. I still have mine. I still have it. I always liked Saber Leomon. You never get the damn thing out, but I always liked it. Oh. I did like though with 2020 how they actually made Like they actually gave all of the Digimon a Mega Evolution in a way. At least with Adventure Try, they gave all of them a Mega Evolution, which was really good. It wasn't bad, but I had never seen it prior to when I found it online, and I just remember VR Troopers. So for me, watching that and remembering what this was supposed to be just left a nasty taste in my mouth. It's just one of those, okay, I know the show that this was, but at the same time, I don't like the show that it was trying to be. It's one that I don't think would have succeeded past even what VR Troopers got. At least VR Troopers, I think, got at least 1 or 2 seasons. If you think about it, I don't think that thing would have made it half a season. It just did not feel right. When they reworked it, it was still a hodgepodge, but still, it wasn't a bad hodgepodge. It wasn't a good hodgepodge, but it wasn't a bad one either. It was average. It was mild. Could have been worse. It could have been like a Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, where it just felt. When you watch those now, you can tell how forced it feels. It's just like, yeah, it feels forced, all right. Yeah, it feels fast, all right. Yeah, it feels really quick. But I mean, the plot was just all over the place. I would have rather had like a central. See, this is how I always feel like they should do a pilot episode. They should treat the pilot episode literally like it is the first episode. Flesh out everything you can that you know you would have to do. Like this was like you were told you're not making a pilot. You're not making a pitch pilot, which is basically what Cybertron was. That was the pitch pilot. You're not making a pitch pilot. You're making the actual first episode. Look at this like it's the first episode. Imagine this is the first episode. That's what we want. That's what I would love to see in a pilot episode. Show me what you really want this to look like, how you really want this to be, because otherwise, I'm just going to look at this like, no. And that's what I feel like they missed the opportunity on so bad. Cut characters from fighting games. There are a lot of those, I thought. Oh, look at Final Fight, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Yep. And they were trying to find it, but nobody really gave two craps then. They just wrote it off as a rumor, but a lot of us still think it does exist. Because honestly, we feel, those of us that still believe it exists, we actually think that that was the pitch that they had given. I know that there's like a couple still images around of it that they'd use for like promotional, and then those got scrapped when they actually fleshed out the characters a little bit and actually were like, oh no, this, yeah, just this. But they were like the early marketing things. But yeah, I do know about that. Because I remember watching a few videos years ago, and one of them was a lot of lost media, and that was one of them. And there are fans of it that, yeah. Yep, that's the photos that we see. Like I said, there were some pictures of it that do float around, and it was basically the, here's what this is, and then they kind of changed up some of the stuff, but they're like the early productions. Like, okay, this is what we got, this is what we're gonna do, and then they looked at it and they thought, nah, this setting doesn't work. Nah, this doesn't work. But they still had the pictures of it to show off, to try to get an idea and try to get it greenlit. So it's weird, but I know of it. I mean, technically, there was that lost original Power Rangers pilot, the first day of the dumpster episode, before they recast Trini with Twee Trang. So that does exist. where Ernie's was a bowling alley. There was a lot of other different things, and then they recast everything. They just changed a lot of the shit. But yeah, it's something that does exist. I know, like I said, a lot of us know of it. But yeah, that was one of the things. Yep. And also, yeah, but then that episode that they kind of shoehorned in with the third season of Power Rangers, they considered that the soft pilot. That's what they kind of considered the soft pilot. They're like, no, that works out really well for trying to get this idea going. But it was more of a soft pilot. And honestly, they should have looked at that and said, hey, fans aren't too keen with this. This worked really cool for like a little bit. But yeah, I mean, almost everything back in the 90s, that's how television worked back then, is probably those have been lost to time unless they were really archived well, which most weren't, or they were sold and whoever owns them are locked. Because Jason D. Frank actually made this comment because he did a movie, and he said that a lot of times like the money will fall through on this project or that project, and then it gets shelved. Then like years down the line, somebody will buy the rights for it and go, oh yeah, hey, so we got this, and yeah, no. Or hey, we want to buy this, but to sweeten the pot, they go, hey, do you have any other like stuff that you never got out that you wouldn't mind seeing the light of day? We can get cheap, try to get like a bundle deal. Big time, they changed it. Remember, you had Count Dragon, which begged the question, where are the fucking Power Rangers? I kind of feel like Dex didn't come to our universe. He went to a different universe. Like somehow he slipped through a dimensional crack and wound up in a different universe on an alternate Earth. And that's why we ended up getting the ending that we got. Or the series that we got. I shouldn't say ending. The series that we got. And keep in mind, though, with Masked Rider, Black RX footage, so they really had to figure out what they had to do, which wasn't much of anything, but still. Yeah. Oh, they were going to pull a Superman route. Yeah, okay, I can see why that didn't go over well. Let's just keep ripping off Superman for everything. Hey, there's an idea. Oh, no, we're just going to take this other property that you own. It's called Superman. We're just going to fuck it up. Thank you. How's you going to take this other property and kind of eyeball for the last like 3 years? We're just going to take that property from you. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't mind Masked Rider. Like I said, I liked the yellow and black version of his suit more than the original, but I will not ever lie. The phrase ectophase activate was the best call line ever. That was the best line to ever transform to. It was short, sweet, to the point. Idiotic as all hell, but short, sweet, and to the point. It was beautiful, and I loved it. But oh god, it just yeah, I do remember that. But yeah, that's the thing though with a lot of stuff in the 90s. It was pilot after pilot after pilot after pilot because they had to find a way to get it all greenlit. And the thing was that not a lot of stuff was going to get greenlit because they had to prove that, okay, this is going to work. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? Is this going to work? And a lot of these network heads wanted proof that A, B, and C was going to work before D, E, and F. So, like, let's say that Common, you would try pitching a show to me, and I would look it over and I'd say, okay, and I'd ask you a couple questions. You'd come back at me with blah, blah, and blah, and I would come back then and counter that. and you didn't have an answer, I would automatically say no. And then you would go back, redo the pilot again to try. You would be trying to cater it to my like and not cater to what the audience would like, which is sadly what a lot of those shows did. Because I remember how many times did it take Saban to finally get the show greenlit? Remember the original idea was, oh god, what was the original idea? He wanted like Bioman and Jetman. Yeah, I sure as hell can't after Zoe 102. They did not need to make Zoe 102. That show did not need to come into existence. It did not. That movie was oh my god, it was a fucking train wreck. I did an entire rant video on it. I literally did an entire rant video on that, and I loved it. I still have that file yet. All right, so that's not it. It's not on there. I'm still trying to make sure that I actually didn't lose that file, but I think I did lose that file. I'm really upset. But yeah, no, I remember watching, because I loved watching Zoe 101. I loved the setting. But I watched the review of that Zoe 102 and I was like, yeah, no. What, Zoe 101? Yeah. Yeah, they treated everybody like crap on that show. You gotta remember that was during the Dan Schneider era. So you have all of the Dan Schneider bullshit that happened. Like he was probably wanting to get after Jamie Lynn Spears' feet. You know, because he's the sick SOB that wants to touch people's feet. You know, because he's a sick SOB that wants to touch feet. Yeah, I did do the rant video on that. I put that up last week because I'd watched a review of Zoe 102 and I thought, there's no way. There's no way it's this bad. And oh my God, it was. Oh yeah, he's got a foot fetish. He's got a foot fetish. He's a pedophile. He's got a pedophilic foot fetish. The man just oozes piss off from every single pore of his body. The man is just a full-on 100% jackass, and I did lose that footage. I am really pissed that I lost that footage. God damn it. I can't believe I lost that. I was playing Golden Sun for my other channel, and I beat it. I beat it on another part, and I just lost it. So I do some gaming stuff over on my Jessica Charms channel, and I was playing Golden Sun, and I beat Golden Sun, but I was splitting the episodes up to buy myself some time. I was put one episode up a week to buy myself some time, just on the off chance that, hey, you know, I wouldn't get a chance to record something because I'd be really super tired from work. And I remember moving the files over to my laptop last week. I remember doing it like last Friday. And I was looking for today so I could work on it. So I could do what I have to do. And I can't find it. I have been scouring every single thing I can think of. I have been searching every single thing I can think of. And I think what happened was I accidentally deleted it last week after I moved it over to my desktop. And stupid me, I converted it over thinking that I probably did. And I didn't. And now it's gone. I don't have the original footage anymore. And I remember not having the copy anymore on my I don't have the copy anymore on my laptop or on my gaming laptop, so it's gone. I lost the footage because I was an idiot and just freaking lost it. And now I'm pissed about it because that aggravates the ever-loving shit out of me. So it was like an hour of my life that's gone on because it was like a 1 gig file, and my laptop does not like having 1 gig files and will automatically delete them if you try to move them over into the recycle bin. So it's gone, which bums me out. So when I'm done here, I'm gonna quick go on over to my other channel and quick put up a little live video and say, so anybody that was looking forward to the next part of Golden Sun, I have some bad news. I deleted the file. It was an honest to God accident because I've been looking for it even while I've been doing this podcast. I've been kind of looking for it, and I don't see it anywhere on my laptop, and I'm pretty sure I deleted it last week by accident, which is not helping me. It's actually making me very upset. But I thought I held on to it. I thought I had already converted it over file-wise, but I think what I did was that and another video that I was working on, and both of those I converted, and I thought I did both of the game parts, and I accidentally deleted it, and now it's gone. And I don't have a copy anymore, so now I'm pissed. Yeah, I didn't think of that because I thought I did it because I remember doing like 2 or 3 of them last week, and I thought I took care of it. I thought, okay, I did that, or I didn't think that I was deleting that one. And I think this is what happens. I accidentally deleted it. And if I did, it's gone. It is gone. Because I don't have another copy because I moved everything. Because I record stuff with Twitch Studio Beta. That's how I record it. And I put it on. I would have put it on my one SD card. And when I looked in the folder that I have all the videos in, so I don't have it. Because the 23rd, I did 2 where I tried playing Call of Duty Big Red 1, and I sucked at it because that one was barely very big. And then I did Soul Calibur 2 right afterwards. Then I did 2 more Soul Calibur 2s, and then I did 2 Digimon ones, 3 other videos, and then last night I did a whole bunch of Summon Night Swordcrafter. So I'm just going to end up doing that and putting that one up because I'm pissed that I screwed this up. I am really pissed. But yeah, because I actually managed to beat it and I saved the freaking game right where I shouldn't have saved the freaking game. So that makes me feel real good inside. Oh, well. I know I beat it. I do know that I beat it because I do have the save footage. I do have the save file. I do have the clear data on it, so I did beat it. But yeah, I lost it. It's freaking gone, and it's pissing me off about it because I was not expecting to have to worry about that. Now I'm not even in panic mode. It's just I'm kicking myself for losing it and being that stupid. Because I know what I did was I moved it off. I was like, yeah. The Avengers game where you play as Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, I thought it was really good. I like the Iron Man segment in it. If there's a newer Avengers game, I don't know. But it's going on 9 o'clock, though. We've been at this for almost 2 hours. I got to make a little announcement on my other channel that I lost the footage for part 11. I'm an idiot. I have to put that up quick so that I can yeah, I screwed that up big time. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of that quick. So we're gonna call it then for the night. I'll put a poll up again on my Twitter to see what everybody wants to talk about for next time. So check out the poll. It'll be on my Twitter at Otaku Roads. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I will figure that out. But I have to go make a nice little unfortunate announcement on my other channel. So that's making me really good inside that I'm like, I have to go make an announcement that you're not gonna get to see the end of me playing Golden Sun because I lost game footage. Because I'm a moron. Oh, I mean, it happens to everybody, but that just really stings. But to be fair, I'll tell them what happened. I'll just like, look, I managed to beat Fusion Dragon on my first try, and honest to God, I did not know it was going to happen. But it happened. I know I saved afterwards, so the footage would only be in Laverno, so there's nothing I can do. sucks. But yes, check out Addo Take Your Roads for the poll for next week's podcast. Yeah, accidents happen. I'm sure they'll understand too. It's not like a lot of people are really going to give a crap either. That channel, my other channel only has like 35 subscribers. So I don't think those 35 people are really going to give two craps that I don't have it. But I'll put the Summon Night Swordcraft story up, and I was going to work on some of that probably tomorrow night. So they're not going to give two craps. I don't think that it's not up. It's just I'm kicking myself for it. Because I feel like this is amateur hour, and I just pulled like the biggest fucking rookie mistake in the world, and it's amateur hour. I'm kicking myself for it. But yeah, so like I said, I'll put a poll up on my Twitter for topics for next week. But yeah, actually, I have a really good idea for one, but I'm gonna put the poll up. Like I was saying though, because next week, this coming Friday is my birthday. I'm trying to get together with a friend of mine, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to get together on my birthday or if it's gonna be like the day after. So, it'll either be Saturday or Sunday. Maybe if I do, it'll be Saturday morning. So just keep your heads up, stay subscribed to get a notification of when I go live. Because, like I said, I don't know when my friend wants to get together. So, yeah. Also, if you like seeing me play video games and you're about to hear me completely explain how I fucked up, go check out my Jessica Charms channel. It's Jessica Charms on YouTube. I basically play games under the Jessica Plays playlist. So yeah, go check her out. Because I'm about to go live over there and explain that I fucked up big time. Yeah. I mean, maybe if I'm lucky and I find it, because I think I did save before that. I was trying to get the one blade. So I think I could probably redo the footage because I was trying to get the Kamushimon, and then I gave up on that. I had hacked it in just to show this is what it is, and then just figured, screw it. Because I remember saying about that. That's how I'm remembering that I had it on my laptop, because I remember going about, well, between part 10 and part 11, I cheated. And I game sharked the damn thing in just to show it. And then I had, I think I did save it, but the problem is that I think it'll crash the game. So it'll probably just be the lost. Okay, you're not going to see me beat the dragon, but I will tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, I did beat it. I was shocked that I beat it. And I will just tell them I use this. It's the exact same strategy I used to beat Deadbeard. Is the same strategy I basically used to beat the dragon. Only this time I was intelligent enough to put all of my dungeons, save for 2, in standby mode. And I just kept back and forthing between shields. That's all I basically did. So, but yeah, so I'll see everybody then next week. Like I said, it'll either be Saturday morning or Saturday night. I don't know which yet, because it depends on if my friend and I get together Friday on my birthday or if it'll be after my birthday. I don't know which. So yep. Don't know yet. But I will catch you all next time here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. By the way, I am planning to do some really cool reviews in the upcoming weeks. I do have my green screen in here. I just have not gotten a chance to set the damn thing up because I need to have my laptop up, and I'm trying to position it. I know where I want to put my green screen, but I don't know where I want to have the where I need to put the laptop and the camera, because I'll basically be using the table like I'm using here, but I don't know where to put it so it's out of the way so that I can get the damn thing up. That's what I'm still working on. But I am planning to do some reviews. This Digimon, the movie, is going to be one of them. Oh, believe me, because I'm planning on bringing back the anime GBU. I have a lot I want to talk about. But until next time, everybody, I am out of here. Bye.